Testing, 1, 2. Testing.
Shalom, Israel. With Isupk start off 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana, where we teach blacks, Hispanic, and Native Indians to make up the 12 tribes of Israel. We are not affiliated with any other Israelite group or any Muslim mosque or one of these auction off groups. You got to get in the Isupk to get the real truth.
That's right.
You know, and the Commander General Yohana, and we're teaching the Sabbath service classes today here in Greenville, South Carolina, where we'll, I think we're in Exodus 30, right? And we do this we have classes from Monday all the way to Saturday. Then, of course, we have camp. Hey, floods some water or something like that. Huh? No, I don't think so. Yeah, just right. Well, we teach classes Monday through Saturday. Of course, we're teaching the Sabbath service class right now. We got people in the chat. Who we got in the chat?
We got
Officer.
the common one and Trooper.
Right.
Yeah, Kalapazar. Sister Power by somebody named Clinton Nagambu.
Who?
Clinton Nagambu.
Is it African?
Huh? Possibly.
Well, yeah, and of course, you know, we don't. Just as long as when you come in here, whoever you are, with this is for Blacks, Hispanic, and Native Indians. But if you start to give us if you're not part of Israel, you know, of course we can't. You know, we don't really want to. We want everybody to see some things, but we don't want people to go and take it to a level of trying to interrupt our class, and we will cut you out of our chat, right?
Right.
So, you know, we'll do that in a minute. We got an officer over here proficient in that over there. We will cut you out, whoever you are over there. But we don't even want to know anything else about you, really. Just sit up there. But we have our people in the chat. We have our troopers. We have our officers' ribs over there. We have people. Water. And that's what we're doing here today. So we're gonna bring up our first
Imagine.
State your registry.
Kalataza, Banyawda, Banyashala.
Kalataza, Banyawda, Banyashala.
Yahaba Shem Yahshua Barakatah.
Yahweh Barakatah.
Layashala.
Lashala. Blow the horn. Reaching the level of heights there on the shofar. Get the scrolls. Uncover the scrolls if you could for me.
Sir, what upon your happen? This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanaw, Shabbat Shemayim, Quadash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahau, Walataka, Taba'ah, Ratazaka, Hayah, Aisha, Ba'arataza, Kawa, Hayah, Ba'ashem, Bashamayim, Nathan, Lanawa, Lakam, Ka, Yawam, Wasalakanaw, Kabawatanaw, Kasalakanaw, Kabawatanaw, Wala'ah, Taba Yaya now. Banasaya one. Abal. Hawashaya now. Mayan. Ra. Kaya. Laka. Amalakwa. Wahala. Watapari. Wahalaya. Aman.
What he said in Hebrew, we said in English. Our Father,
Our Father,
which art in heaven,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh, the kingdom come,
Thy kingdom come,
thy will be done,
thy will be done,
in earth,
as
it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day,
Give us this day
our daily bread.
our daily bread.
Forgive our debts.
Forgive our debts.
Forgive our debtors.
Forgive our
Lead
debts.
us not
Lead us
into
not
temptation.
into temptation.
Deliver us
Deliver us
from evil.
from evil.
For thine is the kingdom,
Thine is the kingdom,
and the power,
power,
and the glory, forever.
forever.
So be it.
So be it. Hakak the power. In the Hebrew, Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem,
Yahweh Shai,
Yahweh Shai,
Baba Kwashah,
Baba Kwashah,
Thalanawa,
Thalanawa,
Hakak,
Hakak,
Hakak, La Parah,
Parah,
Kamalaka,
Kamalaka,
Wakal Manawa,
Kamalawah,
Hakak,
Hakak,
La Tahar,
Tahar,
Hamatazari,
Hamatazari,
Hakak,
Hakak,
Lahakwi,
Lahakwi,
Hamati,
Hamati,
Hakak,
Hakak,
Our Aqua,
Aqua,
Hamatahala,
Hamata'ala,
Lagarsha,
Lagarsha,
Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem,
Yahweh
Yahweh
Shai,
Shai,
the water,
the water,
Amen.
What he said in Hebrew, we said in English. Lord, in the name of Yahweh Shai,
Lord, in the name of Yahweh Shai,
please,
please,
give us the power.
He gives us the power.
Power to heal all manner of sickness.
Power to heal all manner of sickness.
All manner of disease.
All manner of disease.
Power to cleanse the lepers.
Power to cleanse the lepers.
Power to raise the dead.
Power to raise the dead.
Power against unclean spirits.
Power against unclean spirits.
Cast them out.
Cast them out.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem.
Ba'ashem.
Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai,
Barakatanaw.
Barakatanaw.
Wayashala.
Wayashala.
Wayaba'a.
Rabbiah,
Saparia.
Saparia,
Barak.
Barak.
Rapa'ah.
Rapa'ah.
Magan.
Magan.
Hagan.
Hagan,
All of Israel.
all of Israel,
All of Israel. All of Israel.
Family,
Family.
health,
Health.
school year,
School year.
career,
Career.
all of Israel,
All of Israel. Ba'ashem.
Ba'ashem,
All of
Yeah.
all
Israel.
of Israel,
Ba'ashem.
Ship.
Ba'ashem,
Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai,
The water.
The water.
Amen.
Amen. What he said in the Hebrew, we said in English. Lord, in the name of Yahweh Shai.
Lord, in the name of Yahweh
Bless
Shai.
us.
Bless us.
And Israel.
And Israel.
And the school.
And the school.
Bless heal, shield, and protect.
Bless heal,
our
shield,
loved
and
ones.
protect our loved
In the
ones.
name of Yahweh
In the
Shai.
name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Ashayah.
Ashayah,
Anya.
Anya.
yeah,
Al.
all,
Haharia.
Haharia,
Mayan.
Maya,
It's like Ma'ayan.
Maya.
Yaba'a.
Yaba'a,
Azaria.
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 Ma'ayin.
Ma'ayin.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Shemaiah.
Shemaiah.
Wa'aratazah.
Wa'aratazah.
Aliyatan.
Ayatan.
Lamawat.
Lamawat,
Wagalka.
Go,
Aryanwam.
Ayawam,
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Hana.
Hana.
La'a.
La'a,
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'a.
Wala'a,
Yayashan.
Yayashan.
Shawamar.
Shawamar,
Yasharala.
Yasharala,
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazalka.
Tzalka,
Aliyah.
Ayai,
Yamyanka.
Yamyanka,
Yawawam.
Yawam,
Hashemash.
Hashemash.
La'a.
La'a,
Yaka'a.
Kaka'a,
Wakara.
Wakara,
Balayala.
Balayala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Yashamarka.
Shamarka,
Makarai.
Wakara,
Right.
Yashamar.
Yashamar,
Athnapashka.
After the pastor.
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Yashamar.
Yashamar,
Taza'aka.
Tzalka,
Waba'aka.
Waba'aka,
Ma'aita.
Wa'ai,
Wa'ai.
Wa'ai,
Awalam.
Allah,
What he said in the Hebrew, we said in English. I will lift up mine eyes
I will lift up mine
to the
eyes
hills,
to the
hills.
which cometh my help.
Which come my
My
help.
help coming from the Lord,
The help come from the Lord,
which made the heaven and earth.
which made the heaven
He
and
will
earth.
not suffer thy foot to be
He will
moved.
not suffer thy
He
foot to
that
be
keepeth
moved.
thee
He that keepeth
will
thee
not slumber.
and not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel,
He that keepeth
will
Israel.
neither slumber nor sleep.
Neither
The
slumber nor sleep.
Lord is thy keeper.
Lord is thy
The
keeper.
Lord is a shade upon thy right hand.
Lord is thy shade upon
The
thy right
sun
hand.
shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by
nor
day,
the moon by night.
nor the moon by
The
night.
Lord shall preserve thee
The Lord shall preserve thee
from all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy
The
soul.
Lord shall preserve thy going out
He shall preserve thy
and
going
thy
out
coming in
and thy coming in
from this time
from
forth,
this time forth,
even forevermore.
even forevermore.
oh,
Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahaya.
Alai,
Adamaya.
Adamaya,
Laka.
Laka,
Al.
Al,
Dakarash.
Zakarash,
Wa'al.
Wa'al,
Dashakwat.
Ashakwat,
Al.
Al,
Kaya.
Kaya,
Hana.
Hana,
Awabadika.
Obadiah.
Yahama.
Yahama,
Yawan.
Yawan,
Wa'arash.
Warash,
Al.
Al,
Amaka.
Amaka,
Iron Wa. Sawada.
Sawada.
Wayata.
Wayata.
Yatazawa.
Yatasawa.
Altasapawayaka.
Atasawanika.
Iron Wa.
Arwa.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wakakida.
Kakida.
Magawa.
Wagawa.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yazakar.
Yazakar.
Sham.
Sham.
Yashala.
Yashala.
Adawa.
Adawa.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Nawatazawa.
Natasawa.
Laba.
Laba.
Yakadwa.
Kadwa.
Al-Kaya.
Okay.
Bar
What is that?
Al-Yaka.
Ayaka.
Baraya.
Barya.
Yakarathwa.
Yakarathwa.
It's like yeah.
Ahalia.
Yeah, cuz. Ahalia.
Ahalia.
Adawa.
Adawa.
Wa.
Wa.
Washamai.
Washemai.
Allah.
Allah.
Yom.
Yam.
Mawa Abba.
Mawa Abba.
Wahagari.
Wagari.
Gabo.
Gabo.
Wama. It's like Wa'ai Mawan.
Wa'amawan.
Wa'ai Mawan. Wa'ai Malak.
Malak.
Palashath.
Palashas.
Ay.
Ay.
Washabya.
Shabya.
Labali Wat.
Labani.
Salah.
Salah.
Asha.
Asha.
Laham.
Laham.
Kamadi.
Kamaji.
Kasaya.
Kasiyah.
Sa'ara.
Sarah.
Sara'ah. Kabadi.
Kabadi.
Barakal.
Anakal.
Kayash.
Kayash.
One.
One.
Nashabwa.
Nashab.
Bayan.
Bayan.
Da'ara.
Dara.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Daman.
Daman.
Lahadama.
Lahaba.
Sayatama.
Tamu.
Nada.
Da.
Yab. Yabawa.
Yamawa.
Ka'arat.
Kara.
Wakazabah.
Wakasaba.
Wakazabak.
Wakasaba.
Wakazazal.
Wakazal.
Kal Nayasama.
Kalna Sama.
Ashar.
Ashar.
Armawa.
Arwa.
Wa.
Nayashara.
Nashara.
Lanawa.
Nawa.
Ath.
Ah.
Na'awa.
Nawa.
Alahaya.
Alay.
Alahaya.
Alaya.
Sayatama.
Tayo.
Gaya Gaya.
Gaya. Gaya.
Kakwash.
Kwash.
Lapanya.
Panya.
Barak Ka'a.
Say it again.
Rawaka.
Baraka.
Ka'ash.
What do you got there?
Rawaka.
Say it again.
Rawaka.
Rawaka.
Ka'ash.
Ash.
Daba Ira.
Ira.
Wakalaba.
Wakalaba.
Talakat.
Talahat.
Hariyan.
Haryam.
Khan.
Khan.
Daradakma.
Daradakma.
Sa'araka.
Sa'ir.
Wabasa.
Wabasa.
Wabatka. Dabahala.
Tabahalam.
Dabahalam.
Tabahalam.
Mala'a.
Mala'at.
Panyaham.
Panya.
Kwalawan.
Palawan.
Wabakwashwa.
Wabakwashwa.
Shamka.
Shamka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Yabashwa.
Yabashu.
Wabahala.
Wabahala.
Wabahalawa. Waya.
Waya.
Bahalwa.
Bahawa.
Aidwa ya. Aidya.
Aya.
Ai.
Ay.
Waya.
Waya.
Kaparwa.
Kaparwa.
Waya.
Waya.
Abadwa.
Kabadwa.
Waya.
Waya.
Dawai.
Dawai.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Ata.
Ata.
Shamka.
Shamka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Labaka.
Labak.
Either one.
Aliwan.
Al-Kaha.
Akaha.
Azarataza.
Akara.
Al-Rataza.
What he said in the Hebrew, we said in English, keep not thy silence.
Keep not thy silence.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy
Be
peace.
not still.
Be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Below thine enemies.
Below thy enemies.
Make a tumult.
Make a tumult.
They that hate thee.
And they that hate
have
thee.
lift up their head.
And lift up their
They
head.
have taken crafty
They have
counsel.
taken crafty counsel
Against thy peace.
against thy
They
people.
consulted against thy hidden ones.
Consulted against
They
thy
have
hidden ones.
said.
They have said,
Come. Let us cut them off.
Let us cut them
from
off
being a nation.
from being a nation.
That the name of Israel
That the name of
may
Israel
be no more in remembrance.
be no more remembrance.
For they have consulted together
They have consulted
with
together
one consent.
with one
They are
consent.
confederate against
They
thee.
are confederate against
The
thee.
tabernacles of Edom,
Tabernacles of Edom,
Ishmaelites,
Ishmaelites,
Moab,
Moab,
Agarim,
Agarim,
Baal,
Baal,
Ammon,
Ammon,
Amalek,
Amalek,
the Philistines,
the Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
the inhabitants of Tyre.
Assur is also
So,
joined. They have hope of the children of Lot.
They have hope of the children of
Salah.
Lot. Salah.
Do unto them.
Do unto
As
them.
to the Midianites,
As to the
as
Midianites,
the Assyrians,
as to the
as
Assyrians,
the Jabin,
as the Jabin,
and the Brook of Kassan, which perished at Endor.
perished at Endor.
They became a dung for the earth.
Became dung for the
Make
earth.
their nobles like
Make their
Arab,
nobles like
like
Arab,
Zeb,
like Zeb,
Yea, all the princes of
All
Zabab
the
and
princes
the
of Zabab and the
Zamuna, who
Zamuna,
said,
who said,
let us take to ourselves
Let us take
the
to
houses
ourselves
of Yahweh
house of
in
Yahweh
possession.
in possession.
Oh my
Oh, my
Yahweh,
Yahweh.
make them like a will,
them like a
as
will.
a stumble before the wind,
As a stumble
as
before
a
the
fire that burned the wood,
fire burning
as
the
a
wood.
flame that set the mountains on
Flame set the
fire.
mountains on fire.
Yeah. So persecute them with thy tempest,
So persecute them
and
with thy
make them afraid
and
with
make them
thy
afraid
storm.
with that storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with
That they
shame.
may seek thy
And they may
name.
seek thy name.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
let them be confounded.
let them be confounded.
And trouble forever.
And trouble forever.
Yea.
Yea.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to
and
shame.
perish.
And perish.
That men may know,
That men may know
whose name,
whose name
alone is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
are the most high,
are the most high
over all the
over
earth.
all the earth. So,
Scrolls down. All right, better and better. It's shabby.
shut.
See it. All right, what we got?
Exodus 30.
Exodus 30, right?
31.
Huh?
Exodus 31.
Exodus 30 and 1. That where we is? Wait a minute here. Yeah, somebody read that before, didn't
It wasn't Leviticus, was it?
we? Huh?
It wasn't in Leviticus, was
No, that was no. We had Exodus. Think of another time there.
Okay.
We're gonna go to. Let's go to. I think we at least got up to about 9 or 8. Yeah, I know we got 8.
Start at 9.
Start at 9. Yeah.
Okay.
We want to start at 9 with the. Give me 7 verses in the Hebrew, then 7 in English. Okay.
Go.
Who we got in the chat over there? We got people.
We got it's Nayar. Nayar's in here.
Uh-huh.
And somebody named Nicobe. What is it? I guess Michael checking in from Anderson.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. That's Brother Michael. Brother Michael checking in from Anderson.
Michael, okay.
And then we got Sister Raya. Ashayala's
Sister Raya.
And we got Ashayala.
Shayala.
And then,
All right, all the way out there in Oklahoma.
Right. At least one.
Hey. Go ahead. Okay, so we got a lot of people in chat there. Who got on YouTube right there?
Got Nayar.
Nayar? Okay. Good. People checking in. Lakamawan, right?
Right.
Yes, sister. Okay, good. Go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead.
You got Exodus 30 and 9 out the Hebrew.
Right.
La'ah, verse 9. La'ah, Ta'ah, Loah, Allah, Yawah, Kutah, Ruthah, Zorah, Wa'ah, La, Wama, Natha, Waka, Wana, Manasak, La'ah, the Sa, Kawa, Allah, Yawah, verse 10. Waka, Par, Waka Par, rock, Aharon, Al, Korah, Natha, Yawa, Akath, Bashana, Madan, Kata, Ata, Haka, Parayam, Akath, Basha, Naha,
Excuse me.
Yakapar, Allah Yawa, Lada, Rata, Yakam, Kodash, Sayam, Hawa,
Appreciate that, soldier.
La Yahweh, verse 11. With Yah, the bar, Yahweh, Allah, Mashah, La'ah, Mar, verse 12. Kaya, the Sha'ah, Atah, Ra'ash, Bana, Wa, Washa, Ra'ala, Yasharala, I done lost my place. Bana, Ra, Yasharala, Lapa, Koda, Yaham, Wana, the Na, Wa, Ayash, Kapar, Napa, Shawash, Napash, La Yahweh, but Napashwa, La Yahweh, but Bapa Quash, Bapa Qua, Bapa Quad, Atam, Wala'a, Yahweh, Baham, Nagap, Bakwa, Bapa Kram, Baquad, Atham, verse 13. Zaha, Yata, Nawa, Kal, Ha'a, Bar, Allah, Al, Hapa, Kwa, Dayam, Maka, Taza, Yata, Hasha, Kola, Basha, Kola, Hakwa, Dasha, Asha, Rayam, Kora, Hasha, Kola, Maka, Taza, Yata, Hasha, Kola, Dara, Wama, La Yahweh. Verse 14. Kal, Ha'a, Bar, Al, Hapa, Kodayam, Maban, Asha, Rayam, Shana, Wama, Allah, Yatan, Thara, Wamata, Yahweh. Verse 15. Ha'a, Shara, so like Haya, Shoryara, La'a, Araba, Ya, Rabba, Ba, Waha, Da, Waha, Wahadao, La'a, Yama'a, Yata, Mama, Kataza, Yata, Hasha, Kal, Kola, Latata, Ata, Thara, Wama, Ta, Yahweh, Laka, Par, Al, Napasha, Ta, Yakam.
That's it. Right. Very good. Well, we have our trooper Kalatazar. A lot of our troopers picking up on this Hebrew very rapidly, and it takes time. And all it takes is just to be doing it over and over, right?
Right.
That's what we learned in Isupk, man. We learn. That's why we're here, really.
That's right.
To learn you have to learn the Bible. We learn the Hebrew. That's what our Sabbath service is about: reading in Hebrew and reading the scriptures, right? So you're gonna give me 7. Start at verse 7. Yeah. Let me see. Put the ark together. Let's see. Start at 6. Give you a little background. Then go all the way up to what? 15. Okay. Go ahead.
Exodus 30 is 6.
Right.
And thou shalt put it before the veil
Right.
that is by the ark of the testimony,
Right.
before the mercy seat that is over the testimony.
Right. This is that the ark and the mercy seat. These are semblances of. So some people needed to see something.
Right.
They needed to see, man, because a lot of people just, Lord, why? I mean, here we are, got Moses parting the Red Sea, right?
That's right.
And what we saw, how many plagues we saw? Y'all remember that? All the plagues against these dirty, nasty African, big lip, big ear, split lip, split ear, I may say,
Right.
Egyptians
Right.
who ganged up and put us in basically slavery / prison, right?
Right.
Go ahead, class up. Oh. So all right. So what we got to do is make sure that that when the Lord, we got to make sure to understand what this is talking about. Like the Lord is giving specific orders about how He wants things done.
Right.
And the veil, the mercy seat, and all of that. So finish reading that, and He's telling you the Lord is particular. We're going to find that out. He's particular about. We don't just do things because we want to do them. We go by the Bible here in Isupk, right? Go ahead.
Verse 7. And Aaron shall burn thereon sweet incense every morning.
What kind of incense they use every morning? What's the Lord's favorite incense? Go ahead, raise your hand. Go ahead. Frank and myrrh. Clap it up for that truth right there.
That's right.
The Most High used frank and myrrh, man. And when he's telling Aaron, burn the sweet incense, man. The Lord's specific about what He's saying because these things mean something. Okay,
Right.
go ahead. Read.
Okay. He dresses the lamps. He
Right.
shall burn the incense upon it.
Right.
Verse 8. And when Aaron lighteth the lamps at even, he shall burn incense upon it
When he light the light at when?
at even.
When is even? Since we're here learning, go ahead. When is even?
It's like,
Go ahead.
is it at sunset? When
Yeah.
the sun, evening,
Sunset or evening, right?
Right.
Yeah, that's clap it up right. So even from evening to evening. I mean, you learn that out. You find that out when the Most High says even. He means like when the sun goes down. What constitutes a day? From evening to back to evening, right?
Right.
So that's what it said at even. Go ahead, finish reading. I'm sorry.
Come on, God.
Huh?
He shall burn incense upon it.
Right.
A perpetual incense before the Lord throughout your generation.
Perpetual. Oh, what does perpetual mean? Go ahead, officer. Go ahead.
It's like it. You can get a definition.
Get a definition on perpetual, officer. I mean, we know what it means, but let's make sure. That's how we learn. After a while, we build up our vocabulary. I remember our camp leader, he's making an effort to go through the Webster Dictionary, man.
Right.
So, we used to, when I was young, we used to sit there and write words all day long. But that was part of our vocabulary. You had to write, I think it was 10 words a day and their definitions, how to spell them and their definition. I said, Mom, I don't feel like doing this. Cracked upside the head. Oops, upside the head. In other words, she wants you to learn something because you're in a strange land, right?
Right.
We're in a strange land that we don't know their language. We don't know them, do they? Find that for me, Kazimar, about that we've been a strange land. I think it's in Deuteronomy, right?
No.
28. Go ahead for me.
This is the definition of perpetual out of the Oxford Language Dictionary.
Right.
Perpetual, never ending or changing.
Never what?
Never ending or changing.
Israel don't change. Read that again.
Perpetual,
Right.
never ending or changing.
Never ending in Israel, the never end. We always do things. You have something to say, Claudia? We always do things by the order of the Most High.
Right.
Even though you don't think it means anything, just follow the Bible. Follow the man above you. Follow that. Because it means something. We don't just willy-nilly just do things and do things just like these fake Israelite groups. They think all-purpose suits means something.
Right.
Number all them. How many we got? We got 10,000 over here, 20,000 over here. The Lord instructed them, hey, that's how you pick up things. I mean, well, hey, listen. But the Most High said perpetual. So Israel, we do things in a perpetual order, man. And We don't stop doing that. We keep doing that, right?
Right.
Keep doing what the Most High say. Where you at, Cox?
Still, Exodus 9.
Exodus 9, right? Go ahead.
Exodus 9. Ye shall offer no strange incense thereon.
Well, give me some strange incense, man, because we talked about this before. Somebody give me some strange incense, because the Most High is particular. Go ahead, Sharp.
Cigarette smoke.
I know that's right, man. We were in, where were we at? Nashville? Go ahead, Cluster.
I was gonna say sage.
Alright. What's that?
Wrap it up.
What's that?
And that's one thing I can't stand, man, is that perfumist, as they say in Spanish, is fumar. You know, that raggedy cigarette smoke, right?
Right.
And a lot of people ain't nothing but a smoke stacked chimney, not to mention the Zaza, as I shall say, or the marijuana, you know, not to mention that, man. That stuff will burn the hair off your lungs and cause you to have emphysema, man.
Right.
You know, it'll kill you. A lot of people say, oh, it's from the ground, man. It's herb, man. I ain't never told you to do that. There's a reason. Who knows the reason for since we're on this? Tobacco. Tobacco has a medicinal use. I've seen it. Anybody? Go ahead.
I know you get stung by a bee, you can put tobacco on it and it'll pull the stinger out.
Glad for that, brother. As my grandmother did that one time, I said, what this old lady getting ready to do to my sting? I mean, I would toe up with some what do you call them, red wasps? The kind that hurt you bad, arm up there.
Yeah.
She took this tobacco, put it on there. I'm saying about a minute. Them stingers were coming out and my arm was going down. So, cause tobacco pulls poison out of things. That's what it does. Just like, I'm just giving you, that's just what it does. There are other things that pull poison out, like charcoal.
Right.
It'll pull poison out. If you put it in water, it'll pull the impurities out of it.
Right.
But tobacco ain't meant to be ingested, is it?
Right.
So did you have that? Did you have some? Look up. Did you find it?
You said it was in 28.
Yeah.
You said that being a stranger, right?
But you're a stranger in this land. Yeah. We're not gonna know their tongue. All right.
Okay.
You got it?
Like
Take your time.
I was there.
That's why we're here. Up a mouth, Char, if you got it there.
Okay, I got it right. Deuteronomy 28:36.
What you got?
Nah, I ain't talking about the land though.
Yeah, it's talking about there would be we would be. It's part of the curse, man. We've been in the land where we're we won't know their language. We won't know. We're cursed.
Right.
Speak. Go ahead. You find it. What you got, Shaw? It's been a strange land, man. It's part of the curse that I think it's. I gotta look it up. You got it? Okay. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's like-
Yeah. In other words, we don't speak English, right?
Right.
We don't speak that. And Deuteronomy, sorry. We don't speak English, man. And we do now, but when we came over on that ship, did we speak English? No. We spoke Hebrew, man. And so we had to learn this language. We had to learn what we were doing here. And we're talking in refers to verse 9, we say, you shall offer no strange incense or burn. That means strange. This language is strange to us, man.
Right.
You find it yet?
I got a warm up for it. Salaki,
What you got?
I got Salaki, Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 36.
That sound like it. Yeah.
The Lord shall bring thee and thy king, which thou shalt set over thee,
Right.
into a nation,
Right.
which neither
That's
thy
it.
fathers
That's
have
it.
known.
Mhm.
Still,
Neither our father has known.
Right.
Right. Our fathers don't know this strange land over here. Our fathers is something about a language that we will not understand. It's in there somewhere.
verse 49.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Verse 49. The Lord shall, Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 49.
Right.
The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far,
That's America. This second Babylon. Go ahead.
from the end of the earth.
End of the earth. Go ahead.
As swift as an eagle flying.
Right. That's America. Swift. That's the eagle that they use. Go ahead. Talk about strange. Go ahead.
A nation whose tongue thou shalt not
Whose
understand. Thou tongue shall not understand.
The officer said, whose tongue we cannot understand. So when the Bible says strange, that's why we pay attention to these words. Who's strange? This tongue, we don't. We really, you speak this English, But man, we really don't really understand why, because these people got, as our brothers from Gad, they say, y'all got forked tongue, man.
Right.
Cause y'all speak stuff, you'll say something, then try to take it back. Yeah, now we ain't gonna kill a buffalo. What they do? Make a mound of buffalo. Or we ain't gonna break none of y'all treaties. How many treaties they break? Good Lord. I think it's 600 or something. It's in there.
Yeah, about 600.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. How many treaties that they broke against our Gad, our brothers, man. You know, that's weak just because we living in a strange land, America, man.
Right.
You know, we didn't understand the African languages either. But the Most High we had to learn. Oh, you got any more on that?
I got verse 64.
Go ahead.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 64.
Right, go ahead.
And the Lord shall scatter thee
Right.
amongst all people,
Right.
from the one end of the earth even to the other.
Even to the other, man. We're scattered. We're scattered, man, in a land. We're in a strange land. Our people just need to wake up, man. We need to understand that this is not our land.
Right.
Right.
This is not where we originated from.
That's right.
We ain't Africans.
Right.
Right.
You know, well, we were over there on the coast, right?
Right.
We ain't no Africans, man. A lot of people look at us like y'all African, lump us all together. But mostly, I'm concerned about we're here for our people.
That's right.
To show that we're not no Africans. We're no damn Africans, man.
That's right.
And that's why people will look at it. Oh, we got to go back to what's some of the customs we use. Talking about Juneteenth and
Right.
using the red, green, and what else? What color is that flag? Is that?
Black,
What is that, Closet?
red, green, and black.
Red, green, and black flag. And that kind of wrong heritage with the flag like that get us to think that since we don't know our culture, right?
Right.
And a language we don't understand,
Right.
that's why when you come up and you see a flag, you want to take hold of that flag. Well, I guess I'll use that one. Hey, we don't know nothing else.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, all right. Had us walking around, man, with dashikis on, man.
Right.
With y'all remember that? With the shikis and what else? Had some of our brothers walking around with a Nehru. Y'all don't remember Nehru, do you?
Nah.
The Nehru, like a collar, like a sweater, like the clothes I got on, a little jacket with a little fake. Hey, they call it? I can't remember the Nehru. It's like a little fake. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Little fake, look like a Catholic thing.
God.
And but Colossus I got on the shirt in the background, but that ain't what I'm talking about. And they put a jacket over that, and they call it Nehru. Our people go ahead, y'all. Go ahead.
I always say they got the little chain.
Oh,
The
man.
little chain.
And explain that. Go ahead.
The is like what? A cross? Egyptian cross.
I think it means life eternal, or look that up. Look it up. Look up the Give me the definition on that. Go ahead.
It's supposed to be like the woman and
Oh,
like
dang.
like something like with a birth, like it's supposed to be like the womb.
So like
Something like that with life.
We on verse 9. We talking about strange customs.
Because the long-
Strange incest. I'm sorry. Go ahead,
The
Closet.
long part's supposed to be the male, and the top is supposed to be the womb, the woman womb.
so like it.
Go ahead.
Captain Cesario, he like, yeah, you got a rod on your neck. Because you know he'll battle Kim up and down. So he tells me, you got a rod on.
See, that's what we get when your fake camps out there, and then all our people in those wicked Baptist churches out there, and those Catholic churches, and all these other Sunday go to meeting churches. Go ahead.
Oh, you go ahead.
Yeah. No, go ahead.
Yeah, that's how you know we're a lost nation, because we try to find any and everything to study and worship.
Yeah, clap it up for that truth. Right. We find anything and everything to try to worship, man. That's how you know. Now, a lot of people that y'all ain't the children of Israel say, what other nation you know walking around there trying to find out what flag, what language, what? Go ahead and read about this Ankh here. Talk about it. We're trying to claim African. Read that.
The Ankh.
Strange.
Spelled A-N-K-H.
Right.
The key of life. The Ankh symbol sometimes referred to as the key of life,
Right.
or the key of the Nile, is representative of eternal life in ancient Egypt.
That's it. Eternal life, and some people say life eternal. But any way, all these things are strange, man, to Hebrew. That's why when we go to the children of Israel, that's why the Most High, when he reads about it, read that verse 9 again. Is there any more on that? Sure.
I got a little another paragraph.
Yeah, go ahead.
The symbol meant welfare or protection and was often buried in amulet form with pharaohs of the new kingdom to protect their bodies from grave robbers.
Yeah, and that's what it is. Protect their bodies from grave robbers. And this is what the filthy Africans want you to believe, that you part of them. And then all their customs. Go ahead.
I wanted to say, well, the damn show ain't work, because, these Edomites got them. Who they had got? King Tut.
Oh yeah.
And King Tut got him right here like, damn show ain't work.
Yeah, they want it. I mean, but this is, I'm here, like I say, we're here to get off of these, to get our people out of these strange customs, man.
Right.
You had something to say, Akas?
No.
Okay. Get our people out of these strange customs. And that's what's happening, because our people, when you don't know who you are, you'll follow anything.
Right.
Ain't that right, Claudia? That's what he said. You follow anything, man. We would sit up here and follow strange, like eating pork. Hey, check this out. This is kind of off the subject a little bit.
Right.
This is white people we got us so messed up, man. These Edomites got us so messed up. You eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster, right?
Right.
And that's a strange custom. We're not supposed to be eating that, right?
Right.
So we're talking about verse 9. We shall offer no strange incense, don't burn off. And what? Finish reading that, verse 9?
And nor meat offering.
Right. Nor what?
Nor meat offering.
No strange meat offering.
Right.
And I got to looking at the news, and they said 1 billion was that the crabs lost. They said, where'd they go? The crabs got tired of being put on the blue plate special.
Right.
They got tired. They sitting up there. They got tired. I mean, 1 billion. Some of people say they fell off the continental shelf and just down in there where you can't get them. But the fishermen, the Lord done made it so that they can't hunt these things no more and put them in people's mouth, man. But that's what. Besides that, that's just one. The crustaceans of the sea are made for what? Anybody? Go ahead, Klaus.
Talking about like crabs and stuff.
Yeah, go ahead. What are they made for?
Bottom feeders.
They're bottom feeders. Go ahead.
Vacuums of the ocean.
They vacuum of the ocean. Clap it up for that, brother. They made to clean the sea, man.
Right.
They ain't made for you to put on somebody's Sunday, a Wednesday evening blue plate special. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was talking with that with Officer Bond about that. We was walking and we saw the damn crabs and the grocery stuff. Then I'm like, man, look how they got us eating this stuff every day. I was like, man, they wonder why the doggone oceans and stuff is dirty, because they keep on taking out the crabs.
Exactly.
And all the bottom feeders that has the purpose of cleaning out the waters. You know what I'm saying?
To keep the animals from getting sick, right? Go ahead, Klaus.
Man, my real head went downtown yesterday, walked through the little file for Greenville.
Right.
Edomites out there, these suckers had a octopus tentacle on a stick. Talking about some octopus sickle.
You see, that's why we're here for our people, to get our people to tell these fake camps and these Sunday churches and all these any kind of church out there. It don't matter if they Wednesday, Thursday, Friday churches, to get them into the Isupk so they won't be eating what kind of what
It was a tentacle
a
sickle.
tentacle sickle. you see, and then our people look at what it normally tastes like that. What are all people talk about? Take like chicken. And people talk about tastes like chicken. I mean, this is what our people foolishly. When you do not know who you are, you will follow a strange custom. Right. You will light a strange incense. You will put a blue plate special crab and shrimp and lobster on your plate.
Right.
Because you don't understand who you are. So you eat anything.
Right.
When anybody eat a big giant rat, a pink pig, a giant rat, eat that's disgusting, despicable, man. Right. It's like we try to tell our people, man, that this, can't you understand it? Oh, the Lord bless. Oh, yeah, no problem, right? But the Lord clearly said right here, read that again.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Right. Ye shall offer no straight incense thereon,
right?
Nor burnt sacrifice,
right?
Nor meat offering.
Mm-hmm. And you see, bring the Lord pig and trying to offer it. Can you see that?
Right.
It's a wonder if you don't get struck. That's why Cain got his butt struck. He said, the Lord looked at him like, damn, what is it? What's this, bro? I mean, that's how the Lord talk. What you got here? Look at Abel. You know, the first yearling lamb, like we use at the Passover. The Lord was trying to teach you. He's trying to teach you how to be his children, man. He don't want you to go around saying, well, I'll just clean it up and I'll set some blood. Who you blessing? Who you trying to, first of all, who you saying your prayers to? The Lord said, I won't even hear your prayer. You know, and most I say he won't even hear you. He won't hear those prayers of people who wants to go around and bless the bless the plate of pork on their plate, right?
Right.
Finish reading for me, Cosmar.
Okay.
Right.
Neither shall ye pour drink offering thereon.
Oh Lord, go ahead.
Verse 10.
Go ahead.
And Aaron shall make an atonement
Right.
upon the horns of it once in a year.
Right. Make an atonement. Look up atonement for me.
Atonement?
Yeah, look up atonement for me. And the atonements. Because Aaron was a high priest. It was Aaron's Moses' brother. Look up the atonement. Let's make sure we understand what it is. Go ahead, Sharp.
This is the definition of atonement.
Right.
Out of Oxford.
Right.
Reparation of a wrong or injury.
Right. Reparation or to repair of a wrong or injury. In other words, you done sinned, you done did this. Aaron was the high priest that had to come. Had to read that again, Cos. Hold on to that definition of the show.
Okay.
Yeah, go
and
ahead.
Aaron shall make an atonement upon the horns of it
Right.
once in a year.
Once in a year. That's that once in a year he's supposed to make an atonement for for Israel. Finish reading. Year with blood.
With blood
Right.
of the sin offering of atonement.
Right, with blood. It had to be a blood offering, right?
That's right.
That's what it was. Read that definition again for me, Sharp.
Definition of atonement.
Right.
Reparation of a wrong.
Reparation of a wrong. You know daggone well somebody, even our Levites that went behind a tree somewhere and said and had some man. Check this. The Lord giving you chicken, beef, and lamb, and collard greens, right?
Right.
Cornbread. And you got a priest around there. He back in the back of the tree. Anybody looking? And you got our leaders, gates, our people that's supposed to be guarding the gates. Our leaders, the Levites down there, supposed to be giving these atonements, and they behind a tree somewhere trying to figure out which abominable meat I'm going to eat this day, because they seen the other nations. They smelled it.
Right.
They smell ham cooking on that. That's why the Lord said, "Don't look over there. Don't do that." Go ahead, Shaw. Go ahead. You had
What you're saying is so heavy.
Right.
I watched a movie the other day. Why did I watch that movie? So the Edomites from America
Right.
wanted to fly to South America to tell the people of South America to tell them to stop having abortions.
Wow.
You know. So with them going over there in that land, they plane messed up, right?
Right.
Not knowing they're around cannibalistic humans. Those humans, those South American, whatever villages or whatever tribe, man, they ate the mess out of them American people, man. They ate them up. I'm talking about they from the eyeballs to the foot to the skin, and then
Good
like
Lord.
they had them captive, and then they cooked the fat one first. And everybody just smelling the dude getting cooked and all that,
Hey,
and then like
That's awful, man.
And guess what?
Yeah.
Those so-called tribe had pigs, cows, chickens. They had all that, but they wanted to taste human flesh. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. That's what they damn get going on.
What tribe were they? Did they say?
I don't even know. It was in Peru somewhere.
Yeah. There's probably some dug up tribe down in there that they didn't, you know. But you know, we here for our people, Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, man.
Yeah.
Of course, we're scattered. We hope that we ain't down there eating them. But I know Africans. No, Idi Amin and all them, Baba, he ate breast of a woman. He ate whatever he could eat. He didn't care,
God.
you know. But that's why you know we ain't no Africans, man. They eat anything.
Right.
But the Most High said, "Don't give me no strange meat and offerings and burnt offerings," and that's why we had to go through, man, because our people need an atonement.
Right.
We need a repair for our sins.
Right.
Finish reading that. What you at? Verse 10?
It's like real quick.
No, go ahead.
Good. Speaking of atonement, then,
Yeah. What you got?
Asayala he said the Christian church got a song called Sinner Prayer.
Sinner prayer.
Yeah.
They got their own prayer, don't they?
They don't-
Lord bless this plate of pork, right?
Right.
That's why the Lord said, Lord getting most high getting tired. He done took the crab, I think was the crab? Yeah. He done took the crab off the menu, man. I think it's this year that they can't hunt no more crab. You can look it up. I thought I saw it on the news.
Okay.
This year they done took the crab.
I know they go crazy.
Huh?
They gonna go crazy when they took that out.
Yeah, you're gonna have people gonna go through the shakes. I got the crab shakes, man. You know, I mean, you know, because you think about it, if you take a what you call them, bottom feeders,
Right.
bottom vacuum. Go ahead, read that, Sharp. What you got?
The 2021 and 2022
Right.
Red King crab season
Right.
in the U.S. state was canceled after trawl surveys indicate that the biomass had fallen below the threshold of 8.4 million mature females.
Good Lord. So read that again. Right.
The 2021-2022 Red King crab season
Right.
in the U.S. states was canceled after trawl surveys indicated that the biomass had fallen below the threshold of 8.4 million mature females.
In other words, they ain't got enough mature. They don't. You listen. They got scientists that go down there and sample the areas in a certain area and see how much they see how many they got spread out, how sparse, and how inundated the ocean is. You know, they want to know what they got down there as best as they could, because they once you get rid of a certain creature,
Yeah.
it's gone.
Right.
You know, and of course it'd be kind of hard to extinct something like that, but it is. But the way they do it, they catching up with it. So I'm right then. So they did. So they taking right now, and we shouldn't be eating crab anyway, right?
Right.
That's an abomination. But watch, I guess the crab gonna go up $50 a plate now. Go ahead.
And it's so crazy that you said that, because these Edomites, they like they hunt animals for sport and don't even do nothing with them.
Don't even
just
nothing with
cut
them.
the head off them, hang it on their wall, and discard the body.
Wow, man. Now some of them, you talking about like deer season or something like that?
Just any
Or
animal.
just any, yeah. They are good. They are good for mutilating animals out there and doing anything, you know, and just they don't care, man. They just don't care. And so we learned after that. So all our people, all blacks, Hispanic, and Native Indians who don't understand this truth, man, they say, well, just let me try. I want some of that strange meat you got right there.
Right.
I want some of that strange custom. Sure, just got through reading that was the red crab.
Red King
The
crab.
red king crab is falling down to almost nothingness.
Right.
That's chalk it up for the white man with one more thing that he's destroying. Yeah, they don't know where they at. I mean, you know, I know what a continental chef got up here, and it goes off into the deep abyss.
Right.
And if they go down there, but why would they do that? Trying to get away from this white man. Right. They get tired of being on somebody's plate, man. Oh, the Most High's doing that, man.
Right.
You know, he's doing this to hurry this thing along, man, to do what he got to do to straighten us up, to get us. Listen, plagues getting ready to fall, man.
Right.
And some of them already falling. Listen, you keep doing stuff like that. Look at the ocean. Look at the whales beaching themselves and turning bottom up, because if you don't keep a sea clean, those things help keep a sea clean.
Right.
If you don't keep a sea clean, there's no telling what's going to happen to the ocean. The ocean is vast, man. It's big.
Right.
Salt every there that purifies and cleans stuff. But if you take out what God has put there, what Yahweh has put there, right, you're going to have a destroyed earth. Chalk it up to the white man again.
Right.
That's his job, destroy the ozone. You know, now he burning himself up. Now the wicked food. They so wicked. I bet if you take away shrimp, crab, and lobster and pig away from the white man, he probably started that. Well, cow, I don't know. You know, or you know what I'm saying. Of course, he gonna try to eat bloody steak and all that. But that's how they are. Where we at, Cos?
At the end of into 10.
Yeah, I'm sorry, we got sidebar there, but it's sort of on tone there. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, we got an atonement for the reparation of your sins. Go ahead.
It is most holy unto the Lord.
Right,
Verse 11.
right,
And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying,
right,
When thou takest some of the children of Israel
right,
after their number,
right,
then shall they give every man a ransom for his soul unto the Lord.
right,
When thou numberest them, that there be no plague among them.
right.
When
Right.
thou numberest them.
Right, right. The Most High is letting you know. I mean, the optimum word is that when thou takest. Read that. Say when thou takest.
Right. When thou number.
Because the most David, he got in. We'll talk about that here in a second. Here, well, we're gonna talk about it now. David did that. I'm sorry. Read that again.
Okay.
Yeah.
From the top.
Yeah. Read that. Well, verse 12. Right.
Okay. When thou takest the sum of the children of Israel
Right.
after their number, then shall they give every man a ransom for his soul unto the Lord.
Right.
When thou numberest them, that there be no plague among them. When thou numberest them.
Yeah, like when you do it, because you go around here sitting up here saying everybody giving atonement for their soul, and you talking about having everybody, hell, there may be a plague among them,
Right.
and you gonna go there and do what?
Mm-hmm.
You gonna go there and everybody coming together? In other words, you're supposed to investigate that stuff, man.
Right.
This is what the Most High said. Read that again.
Okay.
When thou what?
When thou takest the sum of the children of
Yeah,
Israel.
you notice he didn't say take the sum or
Right.
don't or do. He said when you do it, right? Go ahead.
Of the children of Israel
Right.
after their number,
After that number,
then
right?
that they shall give man every ransom for his soul unto the Lord.
In other words, you better be very careful about this, in doing that. And, because I heard Commander General Hanna say, you don't want to number how many people here in ISUPK, man.
Right.
We don't do that. Ain't something we want to get into. That's just what I heard. That's what he's saying. So go ahead.
No, I'm saying that's heavy. It's like,
Huh?
no, I'm saying that was heavy.
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
Right.
But so when you do it, that's because you got all kinds of stuff going on around here, man.
Right.
But when you do it, because give me we just got through it. When now takes okay, give me Numbers 1 and 49. Yeah, let's see what we got going on here. Because that was like everybody paying their ransom, the monies and whatever they use for the service of the Most High. But the law, when he said, when you do it, be very cognizant, be very careful that man, hell, they ain't got no monkeypox and nothing, because you got a lot of people. Go ahead, you got it for me, Claudia?
Okay.
What you got?
Numbers 1 and 49.
Right.
Only thou shalt not number the tribe of Levi, neither take the sum of them among the children of Israel.
Yeah, don't even tell me the Levi, because Levi don't have no inheritance anyway.
Right.
Right? In other words, you don't go around and take no money from them.
Right.
Because their job is to be priests and prophets of the Most High, right? That's what they did back then. That the Most High said, don't do that. Read that again.
Numbers 1, 49.
Right.
Only thou shalt not number the tribe of Levi,
Right.
neither take the sum of them among the children of Israel.
Right. Exactly. Not Levites. The Levites were just, they took to the tents. They took to all of the atonements. That's what Aaron was. That was his job. Give me a 2 Samuel 24 and 41, and then because the Most High, he's specific about what he says. And when he says numbering something, when you do this, when you do that, getting more details, a whole other study on this topic, But the Most High is very, very specific about what he's saying here. The Lord anger, he was, where you at? What I say, 24:41? Second Samuel?
Samuel 24.
Uh-huh.
I thought you said 21.
I'm sorry. Yeah, Slovakia. 24:41? No. What did I
21.
What did I say to you?
Second Samuel 24 and 21.
Nah. Give me 24:1. How about that? Sorry.
Second Samuel 24 and 1.
Right.
And again, the anger of the Lord was kindled against Israel.
Right.
And he moved David against them
He moved David against them. Go ahead.
to say, go, number Israel and Judah.
Right. Now, he done told them. He numbered Israel and Judah, right?
Right.
The anger of the Lord was kindled against Israel, man. Go ahead. Go back one here. Let's see. Go to 23. Because they were naming all the tribes, man, and it's kind of like something that Most High was very particular when not getting no plagues up in here, man. EXOU, Nathan, Zelak, and Zoab. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry. Where you at? 24 and 1?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
24.
Go ahead to verse 2.
24, 2 Samuel 24 and 2.
Right.
For the king said to Joab, the captain of the host, which was with him, go now through all the tribes of Israel,
Right.
from Dan even to Beersheba, and number ye the people, that I may know the number of the people.
Yeah. Go ahead. He said because the anger of the Lord, the Most High's anger of the Lord was against them.
Right.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Verse 3.
Uh-huh.
And Joab said unto the king, now the Lord thy God add unto the people, how many soever they be, 100-fold, and that the eyes of my Lord the king may see it. But why doeth my Lord the king delight in this thing?
Yeah. Right. He's talking to David. Why why you delighting this thing? Finish reading.
Verse 5.
Where you at? 4?
4.
Right.
Notwithstanding, the king's word prevailed against Job and against the captains of the host. And Job and the captains of the host went out from the presence of the king to number the people of Israel.
Right. Go ahead.
Verse 5. And they passed over Jordan and pitched in Aurora on the right side of the city that lieth in the midst of the river of Gad, and toward Jasser. Verse 6. Then they came to Gilead and to the land of Tatim, Hushai, and they came to Danjan and about to Zadan. Verse 7. And came to the stronghold of Tyre,
Right.
and to all the cities of the Havites and of the Canaanites, and they went out to the south of Judah, even to Beersheba. Verse 8. So when they had gone through all the land, they came to Jerusalem at the end of 9 months and 20 days.
Right.
Verse 9. And Job gave up the sum of the number of the people unto the king, and there were in Israel 800,000 valiant men that drew the sword, and the men of Judah were 500,000 men. Verse 10.
Verse 10. Okay, go ahead.
And David's heart smote him.
David's heart, that his mind smote him, man. David was a little mad there, wasn't he?
Right.
Go ahead.
After that, he had numbered the people.
Yeah, he had numbered the people. He wasn't supposed to do that. So David, the Most High is doing something here, man. He wants you to follow orders, really. But go ahead, finish reading.
And David said unto the Lord,
I have what?
I have sinned.
I have what?
I have sinned
Sin what?
greatly,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
and that I have done.
Right.
And now I beseech thee, O Lord,
I ask of you is what he's saying. Go ahead.
take away the iniquity of thy servant, for I have done very foolishly.
See, David knew that wasn't what he's supposed to do.
Right.
When it's numbering here. That's why I was showing you have to do things exactly what the Most High said. David, he realized that David's heart smote him after that he had numbered the people. David's heart, I mean, this is his mind. In other words, it's bothering him, man. This is like he had numbered the people, man. Oh my God. This is not something that he should have particularly done right.
Right.
And so, but the Most High said, only do this during the census, man. And that's when they ain't got no plague on them.
Right.
If you're gonna do something, do it right. That's my point.
Right.
That's a whole other topic of discussion, but we'll get back into that a little later on. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say a statement of, man, that guilt is like a hell of a feeling, man. That guilt can kill you.
That's right, brother. Guilt will kill you. That's what that is, Sharp. His heart, his mind smote. He's guilty, man. He's like, and that's what we need to feel a little bit more about when we put that shrimp, crab, and lobster on our plate.
Right.
Or, you know what I'm saying? Now pay your tithe and offering, man. Feel guilty about that.
Right.
That's what the Most High He put in our hearts or our minds to follow the Most High. He's but this is a serious thing, man. The Most High. You don't worry about what somebody else is doing. When you're given an order, you do what you're supposed to do, right?
Right.
Whatever that order is, man. Because the Most High, what He sees that you're doing, and when no one's looking, He'll reward you openly. The Bible says that. I think I find that somewhere. Find that. He'll reward you openly, man, for doing that. Because that's the Most High. Like, we say, well, ain't nobody else doing it. Listen, ain't nobody tell you I told you to pay your tithe and offering. I told you to not eat that pork, right?
Right.
And now people say, well, I don't see nobody else doing what the Most High say. Wait till you see all the other people do it, then you do it. The Most High, you'll wind up yourself out here on the door on the street corner selling pencils and wonder how that happened. Or begging out of a garbage can somewhere, trying to figure it all out. Because that's where we come from anyway, man. We come from, what you got?
So I get this book of Matthew chapter 6.
Go ahead.
Let's start at verse 3.
Right.
Well, when thou doest alms,
Yeah.
let not thy left hand know what thy right hand doeth. Verse 4.
Right.
That thine alms
Right.
may be in secret.
May be in secret. In other words, thy alms, thy good things for the Lord. Go ahead.
And the Father which seeth in secretly, him shall reward thee openly.
Read that again. This is what the Most High is trying to say. Don't you worry about what somebody else is doing. Don't worry. In other words, or don't go and try to be a hypocrite, trying to say, "Oh Lord, this is what they do in the." Go ahead, Char. Go ahead.
I want to say a little bit about what I went through, man. And I that guilt, I was a trooper, and I was like the only trooper actually goddamn doing washing dishes every day and cleaning up the floors and all that stuff. And you know what I'm saying, one day when I was talking to one of the officers that was above that house, man, I was like, man, I'm the only trooper here. They said, man, I'm hoping you don't say that, man.
Right.
I'm hoping you ain't say that, man.
Right.
And this scripture right here
Right.
is if you ever feel that spirit, say, man, I'm the only one doing it.
That's right.
Just read the scripture.
Yeah, clap it up for that brother right there. So see, that's why you pay attention to the officers above you, man. They've been through the same thing you've gone through, or some different things. But they know what you need in the sense of knowing your brother, right?
That's right.
Go ahead, read that again, Sheriff.
Verse Matthew chapter 6 and verse 3.
Right. This'll keep you straight in line. This'll keep you a little bit better of understanding how the Most High wants you to see it. Go ahead, read.
But when thou doest alms, let not thy left hand know what thy right hand doeth.
Look that word up. Alms. Right. When you do it alms. Go ahead, finish reading.
Verse 4.
Right.
that thy alms may be in secret.
Right.
And thy Father, which seeth in secret,
Right.
himself shall reward thee openly.
Right. You got a lot of people say, and that's why people eat what they want. That's why they don't pay their tithes and offering because Lord ain't looking. Go ahead. What you got for me, Claudia? You got definition of alms?
Okay.
Go ahead.
Alms.
Right.
Something such as money or food
Right.
given freely to relieve the poor,
Right. And that's what we do. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
distributing alms to the needy.
Right. And that's what we do in Israel, man. That's what Commander General, he'd take our alms, man, and he distribute it to the poor, the needy, and the affairs, money affairs here in Israel, man, in Isupk. That's why we do that. You know, I don't see Commander General out here going out there buying no 3-piece suit, no plate of pork, and no $60 million airplane like what's it, Creflo Dollar.
Yeah. Sound about right.
And what you say? When the Lord, he said He'll reward you openly for when you. All you have to do is just follow the orders of the Most High. He ain't asked you to do your alms like the hypocrite used to do.
Right.
And we all were hypocrites in our life, man.
Right.
You know, and some of us like TD Snakes and Creflo Dollar, they were hypocrites and they still is.
Right.
They just coming back around, just playing it back around. And they going back around and say, and it's in their heart, man, because it's in their mind to do what? To do more and more wickedness, man. You got something to say, Claudia? Yeah.
I was gonna say,
Go ahead.
I was saying that's heavy. You say it's
Right.
in their heart because even if it's in someone's heart to act that certain way, and
Right.
they hear the truth,
Right.
and then not want to be a part of the truth, and stay in the same way that they in,
Right.
oh, you know it's in their heart.
It's in their heart, man.
That's their rule.
And don't get me wrong. All we like sheep have gone what? Astray. All of us. But see, now is the time that what we have to do is say, when somebody say, man, look, go pay your tithe, man. Go pay the camp fees, man. Man, come to camp.
Right.
You know, come to Sabbath service. Do what you got to do. Do what the Lord convict your mind to do. I know people got slave, right? We know people got things that they got to do, man. That ain't what I'm talking about. We all have. Go ahead. You have something? We all have things that we got to do. I understand that. I'm not sitting there passing an understanding against anybody. I'm just trying to say that you can't look at another person and say, well, he ain't doing it.
Right.
You know, he ain't doing it. What did the Lord tell you? What did the camp leader tell you? What did Commander General Yohana tell you? What General Mayan tell you? You see what I'm saying?
Right.
What Captain Mayat, was it Mayat? Mayat. Masham. Sorry. And then what did General Kubal Amaf tell you?
Right.
What General Shalimar tell you to do? You know, and then you weigh that against everything. Say, you know what? They're right. They're right. Sit down, man, and then say, what did my captain say? You know, you got a discrepancy. Go to your captain. Get counsel if you have to. Well, I can't. What does it say? I have no excuses, no cowards, right?
That's right.
We ain't got no what?
Right.
No excuses, man.
Right.
So the Most High sees everything. Them angels up on the precipice up there. His clouds is his footstool.
Right.
You think he can't see you? You think he has some say? You think he can't? You think he can't see when you go around and eat shrimp fried rice? Give me some fried rice. Oh my! Don't tell nobody. Throw some shrimp in there too. Go ahead.
I was gonna say like even like the little minor sins that
Right.
we just look over, man. Like, oh man, the Lord see that stuff, man. The little minor sins that we might not think is a sin,
Right.
But deep inside we know it's a sin. You just ain't found that scripture yet. You know it. You know something ain't right about it.
Like that. Clap it up for that, brother. I like that. Right? Hey, you know it's a sin, but you ain't find a scripture. Damn. I like that one. You know it's a sin. There's a text for that one. But you ain't found the scripture to help you out yet. So I'll just keep doing this until I find the precept. Lord have mercy. That's a good one there, sure. I like that. But that's what our people do. I'm sorry, sir. Go ahead.
No, I said,
Finish up.
I'm talking.
But that's good, man. Because that's what our people think. Who we at, man? Let's get back to this. Who we at? Verse what?
Yeah, verse 13.
13. Right.
Verse 13.
Uh,
This they shall give every one that passeth among them that are numbered
right.
half a shekel after the shekel of the sanctuary.
Right.
A shekel is 20 gerahs.
Garage.
Gerahs.
Yeah.
And half a shekel shall be the offering of the Lord.
Right.
Verse 14.
Right.
One that passeth among them that are numbered from 20 years old and above
Right.
shall be an offering unto the Lord.
Now you don't have no child going doing this, and it's at the right time too to make sure the plagues ain't on nobody.
Right.
You know, but you definitely don't go down with these purple shirts saying we got so many numbers up in here. You know, we got 10,000, 20,000 over here, 5,000 in this. You know, march up to a city. Look what we got. You know, this ain't what this is about, man.
Right.
Follow the prescription of the Lord here.
Right.
Go ahead, read.
Verse 15. The
Right.
rich shall not give more, and the poor shall not give less.
Right. What does this mean right here? Since we're on this, verse 15. The rich, back then, the rich shall not give more. And the poor shall not give less. In this particular instance, right? Right. Read, Bob. You know, just in other words, the Most High asked you for your obedience of what He needed. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, whatever he told you to do, just pay it.
Just do
You know what
that.
I'm saying?
Right.
No more, no less.
Yeah, that's
Right.
right. That's exactly right. That's just the rich shall not give poor, and then they give them an opportunity to search this brain of theirs to do what the Most High say. Right. Go ahead.
So I
Sorry,
was
go ahead.
gonna say, like 10% is 10%, no matter if you rich or poor.
Clap it up.
Right.
Clap it up. Clap it up. Exactly right. Most High, you know, it's telling you to give a lot of people. Now, I'm not saying that you don't give. The Bible says, you know, you tithe and offering, right?
Right.
And then, but it says if you want to give a, what does it say over there? Priest offering.
Right.
You know, you would be benevolent.
Right.
I need to buy a hamburger. Yeah, give me $2. Yeah, I don't have no problem with that. And then I'm help you out with brotherhood too.
That's right.
You need some $2 or $5 or whatever. Man comes and say, man, I ain't got no gas money, man. I said, okay, you know. Man, he do that all day, every day, every week, all time. I ain't never thought about doing anything, but it's actually, I need $20 for gas. 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 But I ain't never did no brotherly deed for you. What's that? Come on now. Come on. Go ahead, Sonny.
Selfish.
He's been selfish, man. Clap it up for him. So in other words, brotherhood go what?
That's right.
Both ways, man. You don't just go up here and just do that. That's why the Most High, go read this again every, the rich.
The rich shall not give more, and the poor shall not give less.
Right,
And half a shekel,
Right.
when they give an offering unto the Lord.
right.
It's like
To make
an
atonement for their what?
for their souls.
In other words, this is a special occasion to make atonement for their souls, man.
Right.
To make atonements, what we read the definition of atonement, to make repair for their sins, man. They did this once a year. They make sure when they came together once a year that there was no when they come together. Make sure there ain't no plague out there now, because they have to make some other special arrangements going on up there, right?
Right.
Where we at? Verse what?
Start at 16.
16?
You want to do Hebrew again?
Yeah, we can. We got time, right?
Oh, okay.
11:25.
Yeah, we got time. Go ahead.
Okay.
Give me where we at? 16, right?
Okay.
We'll get back into that. Well, we spent a lot of time, but that's good. It's all right, man.
That's right.
We're doing the work of the Lord, right?
That's right.
Okay.
Go ahead, Colossians. Give me 7 verses, right? In the Hebrew.
Exodus.
Oh, wait a minute. Before we go, we got any people in the comment in the chat right there?
Yeah. No, we're going back.
Right. You'll go to 22.
Yeah, what come on saying they're messing up the ecosystem in the ocean also.
Read that. Say it out loud.
He said they're messing up the ecosystem in the ocean also.
Oh, yeah. Lakamwa?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, it messes up the ecological system in the ocean.
Right.
Exactly right, because they already messed up the air, and you mess up the ocean by taking away from it. I mean, one failed by accident, but when you start messing up billions. You just think said 1 billion. That messes up the ecosystem, man. Go ahead, Cos. Go ahead.
All right. Ashar said, Salaka, he said, back even they used to feed the prisoners shrimp, crab, and lobster, and the prisoners used to fight and complain because they knew they were being fed filth.
They used to do what?
They used to fight because they knew they were being fed, filth.
Dang.
No, I'm lost.
They used to rebel then.
Right.
Because they getting fed this
prisons.
crustaceans of the sea that was picking up the filth of the sea.
Right.
I don't want that. Go ahead, Claudius.
And I was on Facebook, and there was a little boy. His mama had took him to get some burgers and fries. And
Right.
they had shrimp too. But when he seen the shrimp on the plate, he was like, I guess he was a Benjamite, and he was like, "Come on, like, why you got this on my plate?"
Right.
He talking about, "So you got the roach on my plates. I'm not eating until you take the roach off my plates."
Right.
What's this one is crab topic? Is
Yeah, go
like
ahead.
the one you was talking about, the recent one.
Right.
It says Alaska's snow crab season has been canceled for the first time in history. An estimated 1 billion crabs have mysteriously disappeared,
That's the one I was talking about. Yeah.
with a 90% drop in their population.
Good. How many?
90% drop.
Do
in
you
their
anybody have any idea? 90% drop. Do you know what a billion crab is, man? I mean, the Most High put these things down, and I know we back on this topic, but it's a big thing. You mess up, like Lakamawan said, he said, mess up the ecosystem, right?
Right.
And the Colossus, I said it too. We messing up the ecosystem. Any more comments in there?
I'm not lying.
We mess up the ecosystem, just like Esau is the grand perpetrator for this, right?
Right.
I don't see no black companies out there hunting up no crab and putting them on the blue plate special.
Right.
Right, who doing that? Esau. He out there, people out there, the cold winter, cold ocean, trying to get these, what do you say, snow crabs?
Snow crab.
And the red crabs. Man, these things, you're not even supposed to know what color these things is. They supposed to be in the ocean. Now, I'm being facetious, Of course, as a marine biologist, you're going to know something.
Right.
But you ain't supposed to be eating them. Eating a piece of rubber roach. They stink anyway, man. But the Most High said they're supposed to. They're animals. They're dirty animals, but they are good animals because they clean the sea.
That's right.
Their job is they're good for the purpose of what the Lord saw it was good. So He made the ocean. And he said, I got to get something to clean it.
Right.
Because you're going to have whale, shark in there. Got to get them clean.
Right.
So I can't just have them in there doing nothing. So he made something to eat this, man.
Right.
To that's just the way it is. And we eat this. You can just look at their body and tell what kind of meat is this, man? I've never tasted crab or that anyway. I don't know. But I've tasted shrimp before, and I think all of them got the same rubbery consistence, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's all, man. That's that. But anyway, that's messed up. Where we at? Verse 16. We back in the
Hebrew.
Hebrew. Go ahead.
Kind.
Yeah, you gonna read the verse 22?
Kind.
Go ahead.
Exodus, chapter 30, verse 16 in the Hebrew.
Right.
Wala kokwata ata kasap kasap haka parayam maat benaya Yeshara Allah Wana Tata Atawa Al Abba the Ta Allah Maya Ad Maya Mawa'ad Yahweh Labanawa Laba Naya Washa Ya Ra Allah Laza Kara Wat Laza Kara Wan Lapa Naya Yahweh Laka Pa Al Napa Shata Yakam. Verse 17. Waya Dabar Yahweh Allah Mashah La'ah Mar. Verse 18. Wa'asha Yata Kaya War Naka Shata Naka Shata Waka Nawa Naka Shata Laraka Taza Wana Tata Atawa Bayam Ahala Mawa Ad Mawad Waba Yam Hama Zabaka Hama Sabak Wana Tata Shema Mayam. Verse 19. Wara Kataza Wa Aha Rad Ran Waba Naya Wa Mama Nawa Ata Yada Yaha Yaham Wa'ata Wa'at Wa'af Ruga La Yaham. Verse 20. Baba Allah Aha Mawad Yara Kataza Wa Mayam Wala'a Yama the Wa Awa Baga Satam Allah Hamaza Baka Bak Lasha Raf Laha Pata Yap Laqua Pahakwa Torah. Ashar La Yahweh, verse 21. Ura Katazaya Yada Yaham Wara Gwala Yaham Wala Yama Dawa Wahayataha Wahayata Laham Kapa Kakwa Awa Lam Lawa Wala Za Ra'wa Lada Ratham. Verse 22. Waya Dabar Yahweh Allah Mashar La'amar.
That's it. Speak. Wrap it up for you. Very good. Let's see. Give me 10 more.
You said seven verses, right?
Where'd you go? 22?
I started at 22.
Yeah, that's 7, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah. That's what we want.
So let's start at 16. Exodus 30 and 16. And thou shalt take the atonement money of the children of Israel, and shalt appoint it for the service of the tabernacle of the congregation.
To do what?
Appoint it for the service of the tabernacle of the congregation.
That's exactly right. Take this atonement money. That money that was used to atone for their sins.
Right.
And he's supposed to do what with it?
So it's like appointed for the service of the tabernacle of the congregation.
Right, appointed for the service. In other words, the congregation had things that they had to get, right?
Right.
You know, they had repairs and just things they needed. The Levites, you know, they hey man, there are a lot of things they needed. This is just not, you know, wine. They needed the wine. They needed repairs on things. The Levites, they needed to be fed also, of course, and just the things the things around the poor, the
Right.
needy.
Right.
You know, go ahead. Where we at?
That it may be a memorial unto the children of Israel before the Lord,
Right,
to make an atonement for your soul.
right. Making atonement for your soul, man. Don't walk up there and this was a special time. It was an atonement, you know.
Right.
This is of course we had a feast on that, didn't we? You know, that's just when we come and eat the feast of the Most High. Don't just go and and do things haphazardly, man.
Right.
You know, do it according to the Bible. Do it according to what this says. And that's the difference between us and these fake camps out here. They do things the way they want to do it, right? Do y'all? They just woke up one day with a bowl of beans. I think I'll just do it this way. I think I'll go to camp with some socks on and rolled up with some sandals. Go ahead.
Basketball shorts and tank tops.
Tank top and basketball. You know, the Most High didn't tell you to do all that. He said, you know, do for the service of the tabernacle of the congregation, that it may be a memorial. Most High didn't tell you to memorize stuff like that.
Right.
That's why they don't know what they're doing right now, because they ain't following this Bible.
Right.
They'll get in the command in General Yohana, and maybe they'll learn how.
Right.
Right? Finish reading.
Okay. Verse 17.
Right.
And the Lord shall speak unto Moses,
Right.
saying, verse 18, thou shalt also make a laver of brass.
Right. You
And
know, you know what labor is, right?
no.
You can look it up. Labor is like when you put gravy labor or something to pour with.
Oh, okay.
You know, like you'll get you the labor, and you can look it up. But that's what that is.
Okay.
Right, make a labor.
Is it spelled Laver?
That's correct.
Okay.
What you got?
The definition of labor
Right.
is an edible seaweed with a thin, flat frond.
Yeah, give me the other definition. Give me something else.
Looks like a dig.
A basin or similar container used
That's it.
for washing oneself.
Yeah, you can do that too. You can use it for washing oneself. You can use it to wash. Go ahead.
And a large brass bowl.
Right.
For ritual
Right.
ablutions of Jewish priests.
you can use it for a lot of reasons for labor, just like a bowl with a little spout on it. Really, that's all it is.
Right.
Go ahead. You had something to say, Colazo?
Oh, you got one.
All right.
Okay.
Go ahead. Where we at?
A labor of brass,
Right.
and his foot also of brass. Also to wash without, and thou shalt put it between the tabernacle of the congregation
Right.
and the altar,
Right.
and thou shalt put water therein.
Right.
Verse 19.
Okay. Where we at? Water there and right.
Yeah.
That's close enough right there. But also I wanted to get into the fact that, remember, go back to, let's read this here before we close out. Write down where we at, 19?
Okay.
Make sure you write that down, 30 and 19, right? When the Lord's anger was kindled, go to 2 Samuel 24 and 1. Back there again.
2 Samuel 24 and 1.
Right.
2 Samuel 24 and 1.
Right.
And again, the anger of the Lord was kindled against Israel.
Right.
And he moved David against them to say, go number Israel and Judah.
Right. He moved David. In other words, he the Most High, he used David as a pawn, man.
Right.
But you see, what the Most High really, what David, Salakia, where we at? Yeah, what he was doing because David, the reason why David was finish reading that. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Verse 2.
Right.
For the king said to Joab, the captain of the host,
Salakia.
which was with him, go now through all the tribes of Israel,
Right.
from Dan to even Beersheba,
Yeah.
and number ye the people, that I may know the number of the people.
Lord ain't never told me to do that.
Right.
Right? It's supposed to be a special day for a census, right?
Right.
Okay, go ahead.
Verse 3.
Uh,
And Joab said unto the king, now the Lord thy God added unto the people how many soever they be,
Right.
100-fold,
Right.
and that the eyes of my Lord the king may see it. But why doeth my Lord the king delight in this way?
So he asked him, why you want to do it that way? We
Right.
read over this before.
Right.
Go down there to where it was where we read that David was
Smoke.
he was
His
yeah,
heart.
I think that's it. What verse?
2 Samuel verse 10.
Yeah, go ahead.
24 and verse 10.
Right.
And David's heart smote him after
Yeah.
that.
David's mind was like throbbing his brain there. Said, why did I do? What's going on here? Because David trusted in physics, man,
Right.
and math, and all. He trusted in and things that he was in his own understanding, right?
Right.
Is finish reading that.
After that, he had numbered the people. And David said unto the Lord, I have sinned greatly.
Right. He has sinned greatly because that's not the way the Lord told him to do that.
Right.
Instead of he was trusting in math and his physics and his science, man,
Right.
and not considering. You got the number of the angels, man. They was there with them. This is a number. These are numbers, right?
Right.
This and you got Joshua. That was with them in Joshua's day, nor with 300 men that didn't lap the water in the river with Gideon, right?
Right.
So you don't just go and just number something willy nilly or half the way you want to do it. You follow the prescriptions of the Lord in the way He told him to do it
Right.
back then in that particular case, right?
Right.
You got to follow the Bible. Give me, that's what the Most High. The Most High don't want you to lean to your own understanding, right?
Right.
Give me Proverbs 3 and 5. Then we'll close out here.
Proverbs
Most
3 and
High-
5.
Proverbs 3 and 5. Give me Proverbs 3 and 5.
Proverbs 3 and 5.
Right.
Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding.
To thy what?
Own understanding.
To thy what?
Own
In other
understanding.
words, you don't take your understanding and sit up here and try to use your math and your physics and your understanding about what you want to do.
Right.
And then the Most High didn't tell David to do it that way. That's why he had a headache.
Right.
His head's throbbing, man, because he knew he did something wrong.
Yeah.
Right.
Most High didn't tell him to do that. But read that 3 and 5 again there, Kalazar.
Proverbs 3 and 5.
Right.
Trust in the Lord with thine own. Salaki. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart,
With thy own, yeah.
and lean not unto thine own understanding.
And exactly right. That's what people who don't follow the Lord. That's why you have to. Our blacks, Hispanic, and Native Indians, our brothers and sisters, man. 'Cause we could care less what the white man doing out there.
Right.
We know he ain't gonna follow the Lord. We know the African ain't gonna follow the Lord. All them Egyptians, right?
Right.
We know we know they ain't gonna follow the Lord. What the Bible says. Read that again for me, Kalazar.
Trust in the Lord with all thine heart.
Yeah, you black, Hispanic, and Native Indians do what?
Trust in the Lord with all thine
With
heart.
some of their heart.
All thine heart.
Finish.
And lean not unto thine own understanding.
Don't try to figure it out. Just go by what the Bible say.
Right.
Just that if you don't know, just keep reading it. And, Most I want you to know. But David knew better. That's the point.
Right.
But if you from Jude all the way to Isgard, finish reading on that.
Verse 6.
Right. That's it on that.
Yeah, that was it on
Trust
5.
the Lord with all thy heart and lean not to thy own understanding. All right. All right, let's get ready to close out. Imagine. This Rose. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm going one again. Exactly right. Take a deep breath. Take your time. That's all right. You take that thing home and practice it, right? Practice blowing that horn. That's what I want you to do. There's no shame about that, man. It takes time, right? All right, go ahead. Turn this.
Sorry. Wapanya Hakari.
Okay, go ahead.
The Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. Abanaw.
Abanaw.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Kodash.
Kodash.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Shabka.
Shabka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Balat Lakah.
Balat Lakah.
Taba'ah.
Taba'ah.
Ratazakah.
Ratazakah.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Aisha.
Asha.
Baratazah.
Baratazah.
Kawa.
Kawa.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Bashamayim.
Bashamayim.
Latan.
Latan.
Ladawa.
Ladawa.
Lakam.
Lakam.
Kaw.
Kaw.
Yawam.
Yawam.
Wasalakanaw.
Wasalakanaw.
Kabawatanaw.
Kabawatanaw.
Kasalakanaw.
Kasalakanaw.
Kabawatanaw.
Kabawatanaw.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Tabayayanaw.
Tabayayanaw.
Bayasayawa.
Bayasayawa.
Abal.
Abal.
Hawashayanawa.
Hayashayanawa.
Mayan.
Mayan.
Ra.
Ra.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Laka.
Laka.
Amalakwa.
Amalakwa.
Wahala.
Wala'ah.
Wataparth.
Wala'ah.
Walaya.
Wala'ah.
A month.
A month.
What it said in Hebrew, we said in English. Our Father,
Our
who
Father,
art in heaven,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy
Yahweh.
name. Yahweh.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom
Thy
come.
will be done.
Thy will be
on
done.
earth
On
as
earth.
it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day
Give us this day
daily bread.
our daily bread.
Forgive us our debts.
Forgive us our
Forgive
debts.
our debtors.
Forgive our
Lead
debts.
us not.
Lead us
into
not
temptation.
into temptation.
Deliver us.
Deliver us
from evil.
from evil.
Thine is the kingdom.
Thine is the kingdom.
Power.
Power.
Glory.
And glory.
Ever.
Forever.
So
So
be
be
it.
it. Hakak the power. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem.
Ba'ashem.
Yahweh Shah.
Yahweh Shah.
Baba Kashah.
Baba Kashah.
Dananaw.
Dananaw.
Hakak.
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 La Pa'ah.
La Pa'ah.
Kamalaka.
Kamalaka.
Wakal Manawa,
Wakal
Hakat,
Hakat,
Latahar,
Latahar,
Hamatazari,
Hamatazari,
Hakat,
Hakat,
Lahakwia,
Lahakwia,
Hamati,
Hamati,
Hakat,
Hakat,
Al-Rakwa,
Al-Rawah,
Hamata'ala,
Hamata'ala,
Lagarshin,
Lagarshin,
Bahashim,
Bahashim,
Yahweh
Yahweh,
the water,
Tawada,
Aman.
Aman.
What he said in Hebrew, we said in English. Lord, in the name of Yahushua.
Lord, in the name of
Please
Yahushua,
give us the power.
Please give us the power.
to heal.
Power to heal.
All men of sickness.
All men of sickness.
All men of disease.
All men of disease.
Power to raise. All men of disease.
All men of disease.
Power to cleanse the leper.
Power to cleanse the lepers.
Power to raise the dead.
Power to raise the dead.
Power against unclean spirits. To cast them out.
Cast them out.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it.
Bless Israel. Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Bahashim,
Bahashim,
Yahweh Shah,
Yahushua,
Rathanawa,
Rathanawa,
Wayashala,
Wayashala,
Wahabaya,
Wahabaya,
Saparia,
Saparia,
Barak,
Barak,
Rapa'ah,
Rapa'ah,
Bahashim,
Bahashim,
Magan,
Magan,
Hagan,
Magan,
Bahashim,
Bahashim,
Yahweh Shah,
Yahushua,
the water,
Tawada,
Aman.
Aman.
What he said in Hebrew, we said in English. Lord, in the name of Yahushua.
Lord, in the name of Yahushua,
Bless us.
bless us.
And Israel.
And Israel.
And the school.
And the school.
Bless, heal, shield, and protect.
Bless, heal, shield,
and
and
love
protect.
us.
I love
In the name of
In the
Yahushua.
name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Ashayah,
Ashayah,
Ayanya,
Ayanya,
Aharia,
Aharia,
Mahayan,
Mahayan,
Yabayah,
Yabayah,
Azaria,
Azariah,
Ma'ayim,
Ma'ayim,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Aisha,
Aisha,
Shemaiah,
Shemaiah,
Wa'aratisa,
Raza,
Ayatan,
Ayatan,
Ramawat,
Ramawat,
Ragalka,
Ragalka,
Ainawam,
Ainawam,
Shamarka,
Shamarka,
Hana,
Hana,
La'ah,
La'ah,
Yanawam,
Yanawam,
Wala'ah,
Wala'ah,
Yayashan,
Yashan,
Sharamar,
Sharamar,
Yashala,
Yashala,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Shamarka,
Shamarka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Tazalka,
Tazalka,
Ayay,
Ayay,
Yamyanka,
Yamyanka,
Yawawam,
Yawawam,
Ashamash,
Ashamash,
La'ah,
La'ah,
Yanka,
Yanka,
Wayarak,
Wayarak,
Balayala,
Balayala,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Shamarka,
Shamarka,
Bakarai,
Bakarai,
Yashamar,
Yashamar,
Athnapashka,
Athnapashka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamar,
Yashamar,
Tazaatka,
Tazaatka,
Waba'atka,
Wa'aka,
Ma'aita,
Wa'ai,
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 Awalam.
Olam.
What he said in Hebrew, we said in English. I lift up mine eyes
I
to
lift up
the
mine
hills,
To the hills.
which cometh my help.
Which cometh my
My
help.
help cometh from the
Help cometh
Lord,
from the Lord,
which made the heaven and earth.
which made the
He
heaven
will
and
not
earth.
suffer thy foot to be
He will
moved.
not suffer thy foot to
He
be
that
moved.
keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
Shall not slumber.
Behold,
No.
he that keepeth Israel,
He that keepeth Israel.
neither slumber nor sleep.
Neither slumber nor
The Lord is
sleep.
thy keeper.
The Lord is thy keeper.
Lord, the shade upon thy right hand.
Lord is thy shade upon thy
The sun
right
shall
hand.
not smite thee by
The sun shall
day,
not smite by day.
nor the moon by night.
Nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
Preserve thy soul.
Preserve thy
The
soul.
Lord shall preserve thy going out.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out,
in,
and thy coming in.
This time forth.
This time forth.
Even forevermore.
Even forevermore.
Psalms 83. Alahaya,
Alahaya,
Adamayah,
Adamayah,
Laka,
Laka,
Atakarash,
Atarash,
Wa'atashakwat.
Atashwa,
It's like it. Kaya,
Kaya,
Hana,
Hana,
Hawa, Hawaii Bayak,
What do you got?
Hawa Yabika,
Hawabat yika.
Hawa Babyaka.
Hawabat
It's like it. Yahama,
Yahama,
Yawan,
Yawan,
Wa'arash,
Wa'arash,
Al-Imika,
Amen,
Ya'armawa,
Ya'armawa,
Sawada,
Sawada,
Wayata,
Wayata,
Yatazawa,
Yatazawa,
Atasapawayaka,
Atasapawayaka,
Armawa,
Armawa,
Lakawa,
Lakawa,
Marikakida,
Kaki,
Magawa,
Magawa,
Wala'a,
Wala'ah,
Yazakar,
Yazakar,
Sham,
Sham,
Yashala,
Yashala,
Awada,
Awada,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Latazawa,
Latazawa,
Laba,
Laba,
Yakadwa,
Nakaka,
Aliyaka,
Ayak,
Bariyath,
Maria,
Yarak, it's like
Yakarathwa.
Yakarathwa,
Yakarathwa,
Alaya,
What is it?
Ahalia,
Ahalia.
Adawam,
Adawa,
Wa,
Wow.
Yashama,
Yashama,
Allah,
Allah,
Yam,
Yam,
Mawa Abba,
Mawa,
Wagaria,
Agari,
Gabal,
Gabal,
Mawan, Ma'amolak,
Omalak,
Palashat,
Palashat,
Ayn,
Ay,
Yashabia,
Yashabia,
Tazawar,
Tazawar,
Gum,
Gum,
Ashawar,
Ashawar,
Nalawa,
Alawa,
Aim,
Ay,
Amaim,
Amay,
Hawa,
Hawa,
Zarawawai,
Zarawa,
Labali Lawat,
Labali Lawat,
Salah,
Salah,
Asha,
Asha,
Laham,
Laham,
Kamadi,
Kamadi,
Kasaya,
Kasai,
Sarah,
Sarah, Yayaban.
Yaban.
It's like Banakal.
Banakal.
Kayash.
Kayash.
One.
1.
Nasamadwa.
Nasimadwa.
Bayan.
Bayan.
Da'ara.
Da'ara.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Daman.
Daman.
Nadamar.
Adama.
Shayatoma.
Shayatoma.
Nada.
Nada.
Ya.
Ya.
Mawa.
Mawa.
Karab.
Kara.
Wakazabah.
Wakasabat.
Wakazabat.
Wakasabat.
Wakatazal.
Wakazal.
Ko.
Ko.
Nayasama.
Lasama.
That's like Nasakamwa.
Nasakama.
Ashar.
Ashar.
Armawa.
Amwa.
Nayashawa.
Naisama.
Lanawa.
Nalawa.
Ah. Naawa.
Nalawa.
Alahaya.
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 Ayaya.
Shayatawa.
Shayatawa.
Gali Gai.
Gai.
Kakwash.
Akash.
Lalapanya.
Ayapani.
Rawaka.
Rakaka.
Ka'at.
Rakwa'a.
Rakwa'a.
Rakwa.
Ka'ash.
Kaash.
Daba Ira.
Tabaira.
Wapakahala.
Wakahala.
What's like it? Waka.
Waka.
Abaa.
Aba.
Abba. It's like Dalahat.
Dalahat.
Aharia.
Yahari.
Khan. Daradakma.
Daradakma.
Basa Arika.
Arika.
Wabasa.
Wabasa.
Wapataka.
Wabataka.
Dabahala.
Hala.
Dabahala.
Tabahala.
Ma'ala.
Ala.
Panya.
Pani.
Kualawan.
Walawan.
Waya.
Waya.
Bakwashwa.
Kwashwa.
Samka.
Samka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Yabashwa.
Bashwa.
Wabayala.
Wabala.
It's like it. Ayadawa.
Ayawa.
Ya. Waya.
Waya.
Kapawa.
Kapawa.
Waya.
Maya.
Abadwa.
Abadwa.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Dayawa.
Dawa.
Kayata.
Kaita.
Samka.
Samka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Labat.
Labat.
Ayawan.
Ayawan.
Al.
Al.
Kaha.
Kaha.
Ratnasa.
You know, when you're reading these, make sure it's not how fast you read. That will come in time. It's how accurate you want to be. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Keep not thy silence.
Keep not thy silence.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy
Be
peace.
not still.
Be not
O
still.
Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Lo. Thine enemies
Thy
make
enemies
it tumble.
make it tumble.
And they that hate thee,
And they that hate thee,
lifted up their head.
and lifted up their head.
They that have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty
against
counsel
thy people.
against thy people.
And consulted.
And consulted
Against thy hidden ones.
against thy hidden
They have
ones.
said.
They have said,
Come. Let us cut them off.
Let us cut them off
From being a nation.
from being a nation.
But the name of Israel.
That the name of Israel
May be no more
may be
remembered.
no more remembered.
For they have consulted together.
They consulted together.
With one consent.
With one consent.
They are confederate against
They are
thee.
confederate against thee.
Tabernacles of Edom.
Tabernacles of Edom.
Israelites.
Israelites.
Moab.
Hagarenes.
Hagarenes. Baal. Ammon.
Amalek.
The Philistines.
Philistines.
Inhabitants of Tyre.
Inhabitants of Tyre.
Assurance also joined with
Assurance
them.
also joined with them.
And opened the children of Lot.
They opened the children of Lot. Salah.
Do unto them.
Do unto them.
To the Midianites.
To the Midianites.
As Syria.
As a Syria.
As Jabin.
As Jabin.
The brook Kassar.
The brook Kassar.
Which perished at Endor.
Perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
Became as dung for the earth.
Their nobles like a ram.
Their nobles like a ram.
Yeah. Yea, all the princes of Zabah.
Yeah, the princes of Zabah.
And
And
Zabuna.
who said,
Let us take to ourselves.
Let us take to ourselves
the houses of Yahweh.
the houses of
in
Yahweh
possession.
in possession.
Oh my Yahweh.
Oh, my Yahweh.
Make them like a will.
Make them like a will.
As the stone before the wind.
As the stone before the
As
wind.
the fire that burnt the wood.
As the fire burnt the
As
wood.
the flame that set the mountains on
As
fire.
the flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them.
So persecute them
With thy tempest.
with thy tempest.
And make them afraid
And
of
make
thy
them
storm.
afraid with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
They may seek thy name.
They may seek thy name.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
In trouble forever.
In trouble
Yea.
forever. Yea.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to
and
shame.
Perish.
And perish.
And men may know.
And men may know that thou,
whose name alone.
whose name alone
Is Yahweh.
is Yahweh.
Are the most high.
The Most High.
Over all the
Over
earth.
all the earth.
Sorry.
So,
Prepare to salute the Torah. How about Shem Yahavshah Brakya?
Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Brakya.
Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Brakya.
Let's do that.
Yahweh Bashem Yahshua Brakiyah.
Do that again. Hands behind the back.
Yahweh Bashem Yahshua Brakiyah.
Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barakiyah.
Go the horn for me again. Getting ready to conclude our Sabbath service. Anybody like to be anointed? Right? Okay. Just the men behind me. Yabarak Yahweh.
Yabarak Yahweh.
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 Washamarka.
Washamarka.
Ya'ar.
Ya'ar.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Panyua.
Panyua.
Alyaka.
Alyaka.
Wanyakanka.
Wanyakanka.
Yasha'ar.
Yasha'ar.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Panyua.
Panyua.
Alyawa.
Iowa.
Asham. Washamala.
Washabala.
Shalom.
Salah.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bashim.
Bashim.
Yahushai.
Yahushai.
Barak.
Barak.
Rapa'ah.
Rapa'ah.
Magun.
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 Sure.
Sure. Sure. Sure. Sure.
Sure. Bashim Yahushai.
Bashim Yahushai.
The water.
The water.
Aman. What we said in the English, Yahweh bless thee and keep thee. Yahweh make his face shine upon thee and be gracious unto thee. Yahweh lift up his head, lift up his countenance upon thee and give thee peace. Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai, bless, heal, shield, and protect. Slap that for a brother. That it? Okay. We do salute to our brothers. Go ahead. Mom Shabbat. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Imagine. Barak. Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barakatah.
This concludes our Sabbath services. Let's clap it up.